stars.com.
Okay, so you said you're trapped because if you're hanging around friends that are in drama, you're trying to tell them about me and drama when you're hanging around. What was your choice? What was you saying? Yes, I am ready to put that drama when I'm hanging around it. That's what you're going to teach you. Hang around good people. You go to the restaurant, you know a couple people are acting all crazy, not listening. You ever hear guilt by association? A lot of times you get caught, you might have thrown that paper ball or whatever. But since you were in the middle of them, we didn't see who did it, but it came from that area. That's guilt by association. We're producing too many ministers for our society. It's time for us to produce educators, teachers. I'm gonna have a cop over here because we always talk about the cops, talking about the cops. And guess what? You know what can really solve the solutions in our community? Become a cop. Become a cop in your community. You want to complain about this guy doing this? You want to complain about that guy doing that? Guess what? Become a cop and police your own community. You come back and still work like you. That's developing respect from the inside out. That's what you guys need to learn. It becomes a habit. Once it becomes a habit, then habits become contagious. You know, your friends start acting like you. You gotta sit here and take it. Adults are trying to help you. Your kids don't know what you're doing yet. We're trying to educate you, prepare your mind, and be the next big. You have to learn to question it. You can't blame anybody else for your decision. It's time for you to go ahead and take the opportunity and take control of public education. There's no way that you can go to school for 180 days and then have to go to summer school and pay for it. There's no reason that you go to school for 180 days and take it for granted, then your parents will pay for it in summer school. They should eliminate summer school.
Drama TV 27 live here with Mr. Booby Watson here at Harrisburg University. How you doing this morning, good brother?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. Doing good.
All right. Now I just want to, let our viewers get a little bit of information about the programs that you run, especially this one here. This is very. I want to commend you on the job that you're doing here, man. Working with so many inner city youth. It's a very positive thing, and it's very much needed in our communities, giving our children a sense of direction. The Environmental Teen Corporation, correct?
Yeah.
Now explain to the viewers what that is.
We actually gave them that name. The program is really called the Summer Grow Program. We started about 3 years ago, but we came up with the name for the teens to be proud of. We call them the Environmental Teen Corporation.
Okay.
Because some of the money came from the EAC, the Environmental Advisory Council.
Right.
So that's how we came up with that name. Understanding trying to keep the environment clean and the importance of keeping the environment clean.
Okay. Now what does the program consist of? What's the itinerary? You know what I mean? Curriculum. Is there a curriculum involved?
Yeah, well, the history of our program started 3 years ago. We started with like 25 kids, and the Harrisburg Housing Authority is basically the sponsor for it.
Right.
So we started as a pilot program. We got 25 kids and basically keep the city clean up the city, understand the environment. We wanted to teach them from the neck up and the neck down. Like the city was not the only goal that we had. We wanted to educate them about the different job opportunities in the city. So we wanted to provide them with educational opportunities. So our workforce will meet in the college environment. So every Monday through Thursday, they meet at HAC. So we went to that college environment, and then Fridays we're here at Harrisburg University. But 3 years ago, we started with 25 kids, and the program was so successful that last year we had 50 kids.
Right.
And again, it was successful. Ms. Wanda Williams, the president of the city council, said, hey, we want to increase this. Let's increase it to 75. So right now, we have 75 kids in our program that's concentrated on keeping the city clean and understanding how to operate in the city. We give back money to the city. We want the money circulating within the city. So
Right.
we do learning lunches. We eat at lunch at like 7 different restaurants in the city. Kids get a $10 stipend, and it's called learning lunches. So they learn restaurant etiquette, you know, how to tip, you know, how to run a restaurant.
Right.
Some of them might want to get into culinary school, so we do that. We have speakers such as yourself come in and educate the kids about everything.
Right.
So that's what we do. We do tours. Capital Region Water also sponsors us this year, which is the water provided by Harrisburg. It's
Right.
the cleanest water in Pennsylvania. And they gave us a grant to go ahead and help basically keep the city clean. So that's what we do. We educate the kids about everything. We try to teach them about self-development, how
Right.
to practice excellence from the inside out.
Now, I heard you when you were speaking earlier. I heard you talk to the kids about being proactive. What is the importance of our children being able to go out and succeed and chase their dreams, and the process of studying and learning? There was a few things, and one of the things that stuck out to me, a quote by Adolf Hitler. You know, it's amazing though, because when you read and you see those type of things, it makes a whole lot of sense. But I think the quote was, "What luck." What was it?
Yeah, what luck
luck
do leaders have that men don't think?
Yeah, what luck leaders have. That's right. That men don't think. That's a very strong quote. You know, that's a very tough statement, because when you think about that, and just when you said it and when you was reading it, I said into my mind, I was like, wow. I mean, that means I'm gonna think for you. You know,
exactly, yeah.
You know, basically, and that's what we see going on in the world today. So that's why I pretty much touched on having the kids to believe in themselves, you know, and think for themselves. They got to step away from some of the things that they may be accustomed to. So, what is the importance of our children's education in today's society and the way that you see the world going today?
Well, you know, one of the foundations of our program, like you said, I want the kids to read. I'm a reader, and we read every day. They do journals. One of the books that, from the beginning of the program, which has made our program successful, is called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens. We make sure that they know all those habits, from being proactive, think win-win, you know, seek to understand before being understood.
Right.
So they recite those 7 habits every day, and then they apply those habits to their program and to their daily lives. And those are when you saw, I showed how you can incorporate those habits into being grateful. And
right.
That is like the foundation of the kids developing good habits and being a slave to those good habits. Because they never heard of that. We actually had little booklets at first that summarize the habits. Now we have the whole book that they actually do assignments out of the book. And like you were saying, education is important. We're teaching them the importance of self-education and to being self-disciplined.
Right.
You know, like I was saying,
studying habits and things like that.
And you know, acting respectful versus being respectful. You know what I mean? You act when somebody's watching, and when they turn their back, you become your true self. But if you're being respectful, that person can go away for 10 minutes and you're still doing what you're supposed to do. So that's right. That's what we're teaching the kid, and the kids, and the program's incredible. We have a 0 tolerance policy. We're teaching them good work ethic. We're saying you're here for 45 days, you're making $1,500. If you're 5 minutes late, we get rid of it. Yeah, this year we had over 170 applications for the program, and these are all teams from either the Housing Authority, which is the projects, or Hall Manor in the city of Harrisburg.
Right.
A lot of people say our kids don't want to work. Our kids do want to work.
Right.
And when provided with the opportunity, they'll get it done. We have a structured environment. We have 0 tolerance. They understand we have a waiting list of people. So we treat this program as if they're on a 90-day probation. You know,
right.
Come late, you know, they're done. If they don't act right according to what the mentor is talking about, they're done, because they're not only representing themselves, they're representing the program,
right.
They're representing their family, and those are the values that we're teaching our kids.
Okay, now in all's all, at the end of the day, tell me, in your own eyes, what is the result that you hope to see from this, not only this program, but the other programs I know you work with? You have the NFL Football League.
Yeah, Harrisburg NFL Youth Flag Football.
Right, you have that. So what is it that you want to see? What is the perfect world for Boobie Watson with our youth?
I want the kids to take over the city. I want them to take back, like you were talking about, lost generations. I want this generation to understand all the jobs that are available, to keep their city clean, to start influencing the older people. So everything they learn is about how the city works. So from working in restaurants, they can get their own laundromat, own barber shops. They can work for Capital Region Water, work for the train company. We want kids to start working and understanding it's okay to work in your own city and to keep it clean and to keep it productive. And I think you can do that.
All right, man. I want to thank you for your time, your consideration, and the love, man, that you give to these children, man. Like I said, it's well overdue. We need it, and I hope the program continues to grow. Drama TV 27, live here with Mr. Booby Watson at Harrisburg University. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
BeatStars.com